Hey, good morning everybody. How are you doing today? This is Jerry here with Wealth Dynamics, just on my way to work. I want to give you this real quick message on how to stay committed. Okay, committed literally in my mind, it means to cut off all other options. And we've talked about commitment before, but I want to just talk about a whole new level of commitment and really how to stay committed, because I think committing is something you've got to do on a regular basis. It's a choice you have to continually keep making. So it can't be I committed once, and because I committed once, I'm committed forever. It's you got to commit to something probably multiple times a day. So think about the word commit. Like when you think commit, the first thing I think about is criminals. Like when somebody commits a crime, what does that actually mean? It means that they did definitely do it. Like they committed a crime, they're guilty, it happened. And when we think committed in that state, we think like they're going to prison or they're going to have, probation or whatever else is going to happen. But your goals are no different. So when you think about commitment is not a mental decision. Most of the time you can't trust your own mind. Like most of the time the things your mind tells you to do aren't going to make any sense. They're not going to be good ideas. They're going to be fear-based. It's going to be reactionary. It's not something that actually will help you. So when you think about committing, I want you to think about this. In order for somebody to commit a crime, what did they have to do? They had to rob a bank. They had to kill somebody. They had to literally do something that made them a criminal. They had to do something that there was no going back on. They had to do something that committed them to the state they're in now. Now, I want you to think about your goals. It's great to have goals. Everyone has goals. We're all motivated by them, right? But some people, and I'd say most people, have goals that they don't actually have any intention of following through on. And when you think about committing, you're like, yeah, I'm committed. My goals are important. And that's what you think committing means. But committing means this. You're willing to do something that cannot be undone so that your goals can be achieved. Just like a criminal is willing to do something that cannot be undone to commit a crime, you need to be willing to do something that cannot be undone to achieve your goals. Like by definition, you can't have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. If you're not willing to do that, you're not actually committed to your goals. Now, if you are committed to your goals, you can take the craziness that I just told you and you can make sense of it. You can be like, yeah, I totally get that. And you'll do it too. And the reason why you'll do it is because your goals are that important. So when I have goals and dreams and I'm trying to commit to them, I'm literally looking at what are irreversible actions that I can take that are grave in nature, that if I was not committed, it would lead to my devastation. Think about that. What are irreversible actions that I can take that are grave in nature, that if I were not committed, they would lead to my own devastation? I'm going to go do those. The reason why is it forces me into the driver's seat. It forces me to be committed. Now, I share this because there's a lot of just cotton fluff stuff out there, like cotton candy, motivation that doesn't actually do anything for you. And I'm telling you that this plan is not sexy, but it will work 100% of the time. I don't know if you've noticed that trend with me. None of the things I tell you are sexy, but they always work. So when I have a financial goal, I commit financially to something irreversible that I cannot look back from. That's why we tell our clients, for example, put your money into a sacred account. That money is going to leave your bank. You're committing. It's gone. You can't have it. It's in your sacred account. That's for investing now. And you're now committed to investing. That's the only way you're ever going to be committed. The reason why is anything else leaves you with options. If you have options, you are uncommitted. You do not want to be diversified in your options. You do not want to have multiple choices. If you know the right answer and you know this is the thing I'm going to do, you got to cut off all other options. And the way you do that is you make a decision that is irreversible, that is grave in nature, that if you were not to follow through on, would devastate you personally. That's commitment. So I hope that helps, guys. That's a very different spin on commitment, I know, but that's the only way it happens. Any other way leads to really nothing. You're not going to get anything. So if this was a new message for you, if this was inspiring for you, I want you to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon.